Hey, boys and girls, I miss you so much. Hope that you've been doing well. I know it was a rainy day today, but hope you had a chance to read some books and draw and maybe watch some movies and play with your brother and sister or your pet. I hope that this week goes by really well too. I miss seeing your faces and miss reading books to you and watching you play on the playground and learning math and science and social studies together. I miss all of that. So, your parents probably told you that we won't be coming back to school this year, and that makes me really sad. So, that's sad, but I hope that I might see you again soon. Maybe I'll see you at the store one day, or who knows. Um, so I know it's not great, but what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how I can teach you over the computer. So I know that you like YouTube, and I thought I would just keep coming here so that you could see me and your parents can send pictures of you to me, and that way we can stay in contact that way. And I don't know if I'll be able to read books to you on YouTube, but I can do some other fun things with you. And I can give you suggestions of what books to read and some math activities. So we're just going to keep having a good time learning together, but we'll have to do it this way. And also wanted to just remind you and your parents to just keep having a good routine, okay? So, when you get up in the morning and your family makes you breakfast, or you can get breakfast from the school and lunch. And so after you have your breakfast, brush your teeth and get ready for the day and read just like we do at school. Now we have our reading centers, find a book and read, okay? And then you can do Imagine Learning, and most of you are getting on that, and you can do Imagine Learning every day, okay? And then if you read a book, I want you to draw your favorite part, okay? And write about it, because I will get to see your writing unless your parents take a picture and send it to me. So write about your favorite part, okay, and draw a picture of it. And then if you get a chance to do math, you can use Zearn, but I'm also going to be showing you some books and some activities that you can do on Origo. So I'll make another video about that so your parents can show you some math games and some books you can read on a different math program. Okay? And since it is springtime, we're no longer in winter, we're in spring, and you've probably noticed that the trees are blossoming. They're beautiful. Some trees don't have leaves yet, but they have these beautiful white blossoms or pink blossoms. They're really beautiful. So what I'd like you to do is make a little science journal. So get some paper and fold it in half and staple it and make yourself a scientist observation journal, okay? And then when you see a tree with white flowers, you can draw that tree. And then if you see a tree with pink blossoms, draw that tree. And if you see a tree with purple blossoms, draw that one, okay? And then if your parents want to take a picture of it and send it to me, we can talk about what the name of that tree is, okay? So that's a good science activity for you to do right now, is start to observe, like a scientist, all the flowers and trees around you, and pay attention to the kind of weather that we're having. Because if you've noticed that it got hot one day, but then it got cold again, right? Because even though it's spring, it's still pretty cool during the day. And it will probably rain a lot. Okay, but that's good because the flowers need it, the grass needs it, the trees need it. It's not great for when we have to stay home all the time. But it's still part of with the weather, and it's part of our science. And so just keep noticing what the weather is like. And remember how we would do calendar math? Ask your parents to show you the calendar. Maybe you have a paper calendar or a calendar on their phone, and ask them what the date is. Okay, like today is March 23rd, 2020. So when you get a chance, I want you to look at the calendar and write the date down. Remember, we wrote it a couple of different ways. So those are a couple of ideas for you to do during the day. And I'll make another video for math, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later, okay? I miss you guys. I love you guys. Big hug. Big hug from Miss Able to you. Okay, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.